I am Dana Malcolm. This is your midday edition of Top Stories for Friday, February 9th, 2024. Coming up, the news that matters most.
There's only one place in Providenciales where you can really feel your duty-free savings, and that's at Sam's Club on Leeward Highway. Duty-free bread basket items on top of Sam's Club already low prices? If you're not shopping at Sam's Club, you're paying too much.
Agriculture is a major cash cow, and the countries of the Caribbean and Latin America have to tap in. That is according to Hugh Todd, Minister of Foreign Affairs for Guyana. He emphasized the importance of investing in agriculture, not just as a way to feed the 667 million inhabitants of this region, but to increase revenue.
You can tell that it's a revenue earner. And if we're talking about prosperity for our people, which really speaks to food security, we understand where we need to concentrate on efforts.
He was speaking at the launch event for the 38th FAO Regional Conference, which Magnetic Media attended. The actual event begins March 18th. The Day of Love is coming up, and while couples are highlighted, children are sometimes overlooked in the celebration of Valentine's Day. In this week's family feature, hear how you can include the little ones. A Valentine's craft project, be it cutting out hearts or making homemade cards. Take them on a mini Valentine's date and make them feel included in the celebrations. Get them their own Valentine's Day present and, of course, tell them you love them. The new digital migrant evaluation system will go live on February 19th. That is according to the Ministry of Health and Human Services. Now, both local and international doctors will be able to directly register and submit applications via the MHU portal. Applicants can also create an account for direct access to their application status and migrant health e-certificate. However, with the launch of the MHU portal, reprinting services will be discontinued. The Migrant Health Unit is advising all clients to download their Migrant Health e-certificates before the portal's launch. Today, February 9th, is the last day to request a reprint or submit hard copy applications. Magnetic Media is your news leader.
This is an important advisory from Digicel Turks and Caicos. All Digicel subscribers whose SIM cards were issued prior to July 2021, kindly visit your nearest Digicel store and have your SIM card swapped at no cost to you. There's also dedicated SIM swap teams that will be at different locations throughout the various islands on specific days. Please look out for the communication via SMS text message. This is a Telecoms Commission regulatory mandate and enhances network reliability and speed. Please swap your SIM cards as soon as possible to avoid mobile service interruption.
The Royal Turks and Caicos Islands Police Force was the recipient of a brand new 55-inch LG UHD television, courtesy of Ken Adams. The handing over ceremony occurred on Wednesday, January 31st, at the Do It Center store on Leeward Highway, Providenciales. The donation will be utilized for internal purposes. It's here again, the Q-Town Farmers Market, and this time new produce is available. Sweet potatoes, kale, and cilantro are joining the usual list of eggs, peppers, and more. The market will be open from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. this Saturday, February 10th. The Department of Agriculture is calling all residents to come out and support local production. The National Tourism Debate Competition has reached a climax as 4 top high schools competed recently in the semifinals. In the first debate, Clement Howell High lost to Precious Treasures over the motion. This house believes that human resource managers within the accommodations sector should be reserved for Turks and Caicos Islanders. Then Maranatha Academy topped the Louise Garland Thomas High over the motion. This house believes that all-inclusive resorts are not as beneficial as perceived to the local economy of the TCI, and no new licenses should be issued. Maranatha and Precious Treasures now move on to the finals. Travel agent and Chairman's Royal Club member Robbie Jin recently visited the Turks and Caicos Islands, bringing with her 300 copies of inspirational literature geared towards strengthening community bonds and fostering moral development. Accompanied by the public relations team at Beaches Turks and Caicos, Jin visited the Jericho Baptist Church and the New Life Worship Center to distribute the material, with which the Sandals Foundation says it anticipates the positive transformation of the moral and intellectual landscape of the community. That is it for this edition of the news. Thank you so much for staying with us. The news is a Magnetic Media production.